Baking Christmas is a pretty good film. Normally, I don't like films where there are too many protagonists. I prefer to have just maybe two or three main characters and we can follow their stories closely and become much more, emotionally connected with them. But this one, despite having quite a large cast based on the premise, which I'll talk about in a moment, I actually really liked it. This was released in 2019. It's directed by Olen and written by Rasheeda Garner. And this is about a family who are all competing in this little competition within their family to take over their parents' bakery, the family bakery. They've sent the parents off on a cruise as a present, and the family are left behind to to do the best they can. And the mother's made a kind of game out of it, where she's given each of the three children, I say children, they're fully grown adults, a secret, a tip, a secret ingredient, and they're not allowed to converse, and they all have to do the best that they can, and whoever does the best is, I guess, the one who gets to inherit the bakery. And as I said, we have quite a large cast because we have not just the three children, but we have their partners, other people in their lives, the parents, of course. But despite that, in fact, maybe because of that, I really liked it. It was really interesting to see how the family dynamic worked, how it sometimes didn't work. We had very convincing bickering and arguing and clashes of personalities. It felt really believable. I genuinely felt like I was watching a group of people who are related, who are closely connected. It's very, very convincing. And despite the fact I normally don't like films with quite a lot of protagonists, it actually really works in the film's favour. It's also very delicious. There's a lot of food. It made me very hungry. It's a little dramatic in places. There are times when a problem will arise, they'll fix the problem, and then there's another problem almost soon after. There are a lot of key plot points in this, and that really helped to keep things moving at a really steady pace. And I didn't know where it was going, how it would finish, who would inherit the bakery, but I will say the direction it took I really enjoyed. I had a lot of fun watching it. It's not the most Christmassy film, to be perfectly honest. There is Christmas in it. We have this gorgeous Christmas tree lighting. The Christmas tree is stunning, but it's not the most festive. So if you're looking for a film to get you in the Christmas spirit, it's got that family feel, especially with the bickering between families, which often happens at Christmas, but it's not the most Christmassy. But that being said, I really enjoyed it. When I realised what it was about, I wasn't sure if I'd enjoy it, if I'd get on with having a larger cast, but everybody did a great job. There's nobody in particular who I want to mention who I think is worthy of, standing out. They're all really brilliant, and I think that worked really well. It was very evenly weighted. I feel like pretty much every character got an equal amount of screen time. I didn't time it, I don't know that for a fact, but that's certainly how I felt. If I had to pick one person who I thought was brilliant, it's got to be Aloma Wright, who plays Patty. Absolutely loved her. But generally, though, I feel like everybody had enough time to shine, and we got enough time to get to know the characters, but I didn't become too emotionally invested in any of their stories, the way I might if it was just focusing on one or two of them. But that being said, Baking Christmas is a pretty decent film, and if it sounds like your kind of film, then I definitely recommend it.